We have a storm coming in right now. It's not rain yet, but it is windy. Whew. Afternoon, and hey, it's Friday. I remember today. Once again, the only reason why my brain and my body is actually up and doing any of these videos this week is due and thank you to Miss Jen. Again. Now, yes, I'm still not out of the meningitis woods. By no means. But I am constantly, like I just did right before I hit record, put more encephalitis. Yeah. Put more frankincense behind my ears, on my temples, behind my neck. Also did my eucalyptus. It just dawned on me, I've not done my meclizine today. That could be a reason. But I'm here. My head isn't, but I'm here. Today. It's 3, I think. It's 3 o'clock. I'm not done much today. I woke up at 12 o'clock. Again, this is getting old with the waking up so late. But at the moment, I got to stop looking over in front of me to my left. I have a brand new stove sitting on my porch. When we first moved here, the previous tenants, well, it's my brother and sister-in-law's house, but then they rented it out. And when the tenants took their icebox and their stove out, in between the stove and the icebox is a countertop, you know, I think I said that right, cabinet with a countertop. If I'm not saying that right, correct me, because I really don't know if I'm saying that right. Well, as they took their icebox and their stove out, they ripped out the counter. So, and needless to say, there was no stove, no icebox in the house, which I have a brand new icebox, got that put in. But we were borrowing a stove, which was really not working too well, and finally got a brand new stove last night. My husband went and picked it up and brought it here, and it's sitting on the porch. It would already be in my house, but you got to look at the different pigtails, you know, the plug-in. And it's a 4-prong, which is fine, which is exactly like what's in the house. But on the bottom 4-prong plug-in, instead of them all being 3 straight prongs and then 1 round, long ground one, well, the ground one's there, but the ground one, not the ground one, the ground one's there, it fits, but, and then there's the one on each side, straight bar, but the top one is not a straight bar in the house, it's actually an L bar. So, mind you to say, I'm sitting here with a brand new stove sitting on my porch, and we've got to, well, my husband's supposed to pick it up when he gets off work tonight, because he's been coming home between 8 and 10, so, he's going to pick up a pigtail and get the right plug-in, so then I can put it in the house, and I'm like, don't put it in my house. I don't want it sitting in my house, like, looking at it, and I can't use it. It'll stay right here, under the porch, till you bring me a pigtail. Then it'll go in the house. And then I'm like, and then you're going to have to get me a new counter, with cabinets underneath it, since they ripped that one out, getting their icebox out, being mean, so they ripped it out. So needless to say, I'm like, okay, he's going to do that. That's supposed to go in tonight, and I'm like, this weekend we'll go to, I think it's called Lowe's or Home Depot. I'm pretty sure it's Lowe's. Who that went? Go to Lowe's this weekend, even though he's working all 7 days this week, all through the weekend. I'm supposed to go to Lowe's, look, find the right cabinet for, you know, in between the icebox and the stove to purchase, to put in to replace the one they decided to go, I'm mad at you, I'm going to yank it out. So, there sits my brand new stove, right there. So, it's okay, it's there. I know it'll go in tonight. The wind is bringing some of the rain I mean, but mindless to say that we'll go into. Oh, that is some strong wind. I just had a branch blow from my oak tree behind my storage unit onto the porch over there where my grill is. Wow. But needless to say, I've got a new stove, and I just got to get a new pigtail for it, and then find out which cabinet fits in between the stove and the ice box, so I can have that set in. Yes, calm down, Storm. But let's see here. Like I said on my review day, I am up to a half vial a day. It is just now kicking in, so the only thing I don't like, I feel antsy. Well, I feel good, but I feel antsy, but that also may be due to, you know, I finally are up to a half, a dropper to, and with the frankincense and the eucalyptus and everything going on, maybe why I'm feeling antsy up in the head. Last night I did notice, and I did not like it. Somebody chime in and let me know if they do this. When you have the meningitis or encephalitis, and Jen, I know you probably will understand what I'm talking about. Just a section. I can't even get that. Oh, about that round. But it was right here. It's right here. And it was like it was having mini spasms. You like your body has spasms? It was just right here. So I put eucalyptus on it, frankincense on it and everything to calm it down. And it just kept going. And I'm like, what is with this? I got a circular mini spasm going on up in my head. And it was, you could put your hand on my head and feel it jiving. And I'm like, well, this is something new. I'm used to the nails, then hot needle pricks, and I'm used to all that part. But that was something new for me. So if anybody knows who has the neuro issues and has just a little section or sections, it might wind up being more than one section later. But mine was right here on the right side, right here on the top, having its own little mini spasm party. So if anybody's ever dealt with that, has any clue why, let me know. And I'm like, well, is that where the inflammation is? Is that why it's doing it there? So, sunshine and raining. Really? I've got nothing but sunshine and it's pouring rain. Well, not pouring, but rain. Getting off track. So anybody who has any idea what the little mini spasm party on top of your brain when you're having the neuro issues, encephalitis or meningitis issues, ring in and let me know. Is that a detail sign of that's where the inflammation is, or what? Because I've not really researched to find out what it is. I'm also maybe a little jacked up right now, not because of I'm on a half dosage of CBD and it's finally kicked in and all, and the frankincense and eucalyptus and all that, which I got to keep praising Miss Jen for that. You are a blessing this week, because I've done 2 matcha teas, 2 matcha green teas. I did a ginger probiotic with lemon tea, and now I'm drinking. And I know this is a cheater. I don't really like when I make tea for my husband. Yes, I know I'm from the South and I'm supposed to like tea. I don't like tea, but I love warm teas, herbal teas. But I'm cheating. I am from Florida, and Miss Michelle from Florida, if you've heard of it, chime in. It's called Arizona Teas. You all know, if you've ever seen it, it's called Arizona Teas. Arizona. But in Florida and Georgia, they would sell the Arizona tea, but it was Arizona tea with pure organic plum juice. Or Arizona with plum. One of my top favorite teas. And even though I hate tea, that was, and they'd come in a, what is this one? This is a 42 fluid ounce. So it would come in like a 20 ounce bottle. I could drink those and drink those. Because it was pure green tea. It was organic plum juice, and it had its ginseng and honey. But today I'm cheating because when I first moved up here, 2007, they had it at one store in the valley, the Plum Arizona tea. And then you cannot find that tea anywhere. So there's a hint, Michelle, if you can find the Arizona plum tea, let me know and I will buy some and we'll go from there. But I did cheat. I've got an Arizona green tea, and it's got ginseng and honey in it. Now, I've really never done the green tea with ginseng and honey, but surprisingly, it's good. And it is a big 42-ounce bottle of green tea, ginseng, and honey. So this is my cheater for the day. Not only that, but I've got 500 milligrams ginseng supplement in me, which, like I said, I'm trying to find ways to bring up my fatigue and bring my energy, because I had stopped taking ginseng because it seemed to have not worked. But the raw ginseng does work for me. But it's hard to find it, and it's in a, looks like a, if you buy olives in the olive jar, it's the size of an olive jar with a big old piece of ginseng about that round in it, as long as the olive jar with the oil in it. And it's hard to find it unless it's ginseng season, which is not till September 1st, I think. It's been so many years since I've hunted ginseng. I think September 1st is when they'll start showing you it on the, you can either get the in-state Tennessee ginseng in like an olive jar with oil, or, and then we used to could find the Japanese or the Korean or Japanese ginseng in like an olive jar, and it's hard to find. I still can't find it. I'm looking for it, so I'm having to supplement the ginseng supplement, which really just is nasty tasting. But I'm doubling and doing 500 milligrams a day to help bring up some of the energy and take away the fatigue. But like I said, I think it was 3. Yeah, I've done 3 matcha green teas. And then the probiotic lemon and ginger green tea. And then I'm just now drinking the green tea with ginseng, just to keep me not going back to bed. I'm trying to find my niche. I've also brought my staple of back out B12. So I'm doing my B12 back in me because I know we need it. I'm putting my vitamin C back in and my vitamin D back in, and all the stuff that's supposed to help you with the fatigue and energy. I am just now, because this makes the second day, I'm coming out of this meningitis flare that I'm actually implementing it. So, but I'm a little jacked up because of all the matcha green tea and the ginseng and it may be because I'm finally on the half syringe of CBD oil. The first day of doing a half is kicking in. So I do have some pep today, but I'm not going to push it. I'm not going to do stupid because I will pay for it later. And I don't want to pay for it later. So, but I'm enjoying the energy I have. And to be honest, all I want to do is put on my tennis shoes, and which from my house to the end of my road here is 500 yards. And then if I make a left from the end of my road to my brother-in-law's is 1,000 yards. All I want to do is put my tennis shoes on and walk the 1,500 yards and back and go, I did it. But about time I put my tennis shoes on, it's going to pour rain, because on my weather thing it shows nothing but dark green, yellow, and orange, and red. And it's just now entering my county. So I don't want to get out there and do it, come back soaked, and then there I've got the walking pneumonia and worse bronchitis than I've already got chronic. I don't want to, but I so want to get out and it's cool. It's like 72 degrees, and the breeze is making it feel wonderful. But as far as that, my day, I've done a load of laundry. Trust me, I hate laundry. I mean, I love now I've got my new one. It's like God keeps blessing me. Like I told you guys, it started off with the laying of the hands one weekend, and then the following week I just told one woman about her gas cap, and she purchased whatever I needed. I ordered in line, and then 2 days later, God blessed me with she was a Mennonite. I think it was a Mennonite or a Mormon. She was out there selling stuff, and God blessed me with a brand new washer because she just wanted to get out of the 100-degree weather, and sold it to me at a good price. And then I got blessed with a brand new stove sitting here, minus the wrong pigtail. And we didn't have to pay for nothing. The person my husband works with got a gas stove. I do not like gas stoves. I don't like anything gas up in my house unless it's a gas water heater. But says, I've got a brand new stove. My wife wanted gas. You want it? Come and get it. So I didn't have to we didn't pay a dime for it. The only thing we're going to have to pay for is a new pigtail, which I told my husband, I'm like, baby, we've got a pigtail. And ladies, it's the part, in case you don't know, it's a long part that you plug into the wall. That's called a pigtail. But I'm like, honey, we've got a pigtail in the storage. I know we do. I don't know if it's the same as the one that's on this one, but there's one in the storage. But I've not went out there and looked. I need to. But I haven't. So, I don't know. But I think the combination of 500 milligrams of ginseng, the matcha green tea, the green tea with ginseng and honey, sitting here in the probiotic lemon ginger tea, and upping my CBD oil, the frankincense and eucalyptus for the head issue has got me feeling good, not high or any of that stuff, because I've not done the THC in over a week. So I know it's not that. It's just, I feel good, but yet my brain still feels back here, thick cotton. Back here it does. And I don't want to push it and have it implode back all over my head again. I don't. But, I mean, it's not a beautiful day, but oh my goodness. It is not 100 degrees. It's breezy. It feels good. But yet we get the hundreds again next week. Let's see here. What else? Sleep. I went to bed at midnight. Woke up at 4. Went back down at 6. And woke up at 12. So it's like periodic. I'll sleep 2 hours. Get up a couple hours. Sleep 5 hours. Stay up 12 hours. My pattern of sleep is not right. And I've noticed that a lot recently. My pattern of sleep is not right. But if I'm sleeping all through the day, I'm up all night. And if I'm up all day, I'm also up all night. So I'm still dealing with the insomnia no matter whether I sleep through the day or not. But I feel like this has been injected with espresso times 10. And I've not drank any coffee today. And I love my coffee. But, I'm not, so I know it's not coffee. I don't do the caffeine coffee anyway. I do decaf coffee when I do coffee. So, it's not coffee. It's just, my head is like, espresso, baby. Go, go, go. Let's go do this. Let's go walk. Let's see how far you can get. And then when you start hurting, you need to turn around and come back. And until this head issue is completely out, I'm not going to do it. I don't want to push it and wind up with a worse flare than I just dealt with this week. So even though the moon's coming this coming week, next Thursday, I think it is. Today's 22nd, 4, 50, 67. Yeah, next Thursday is the full moon. So note to self, and yes, Jen, this goes to you since you said you don't keep up with it. You will start doing your herxing from the moon. Well, I don't know. A lot of us herx the week up to the moon, and then it's gone day or two after the moon shows up. I do, a lot of us do. Some only herx through the full moon. But it seems like you herx the week up to the moon. Like I know Bill does, Michelle from Florida does, Jamie, a lot of us do. So I was going to say Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, I'd say Sunday or Monday is going to start feeling the effects of the moon. Deeper symptoms. Not, you may find new symptoms or old symptoms you've not dealt with in a while, or man, these muscles hurt worse than they normally do. Oh, my bones hurt worse than they normally do. What is going on with my neck? I just want it chopped off. You will start feeling more symptoms, more worsening of herxing due to the moon coming next Thursday. So there's a FYI. I had to say it in my head just to get what it was called. So that's an FYI. Sunday or Monday, including me, we will all start, depending which, like the people I name, usually feel it up to the full moon. And usually the night of the full moon, first 2 nights of the full moon, and then I'm good. So Sunday by Monday, everybody get ready for the herxing because of the full moon coming next Thursday. The month of June is almost over and July is fixing to be here. This is so scary. But here's me some good things for this weekend. Like you guys, I saw I'm uploading my review time on my CBDs and creams and all that right now. As of tomorrow, and I'm so tickled pink. Tomorrow I order my Charlotte's Web CBD oil and syrup offline. It will be here within 7 days. And also tomorrow, I have been talking to my husband. Listen, you got to get me this. I need this. I finally am going to get to order my, what is it called? Portable infrared sauna. And I chose, I think it's the pink one I chose. I can't remember what color I chose, but I'm pretty sure it's the pink one. So I finally get to order it as of tomorrow, my portable infrared sauna, and it comes with all the gizmos, the gadgets, you know, as whoever has them, the foot massager and everything. But it opted where you can either have the herbal box to go with it or not. And I'm like, I want the herbal box so I can put, you know, my herbals inside it. So yay! I need more detoxing since I'm really getting fed up with water and lemon water. So I'm doing more detoxing through the teas because I'm just so fed up with water. I didn't think I'd ever say I hated water as much as I do since I've got this disease. So I'm doing detoxing in other ways. Let's see here. But yes, I am so tickled pink. I am ordering as of tomorrow my portable infrared sauna and my Charlotte's Web syrup and oil, which makes me so happy. So I'm looking forward to the sauna more than anything, because I mean, I can only imagine the benefits of that, because I rarely sweat, and when unless I'm running a fever, and then I'm just engulfed like I stood in the rain. The only thing I've noticed recently by drinking all this constant teas, detoxing teas, is pee. I am like every 5 minutes peeing. And it's like, I just finished peeing. Why am I peeing again? Why is my bladder full again? What is going on? So it may be because I'm doing so much detoxing tea. I'm doing nothing but flush. So I'm hoping that's why. which, I mean, it's fine. So if that's why I'm peeing every 5 to 10 minutes because I'm drinking so much detox tea and it's flushing it out, then bring on the pee. Also, like I said, I did up my charcoal. I'm doing 4 a day, 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon. Well, after foods, all that good stuff. Before I go to bed. 2 in the afternoon. So I'm trying 4 now because I used to only do 2 in the afternoons or before bed, and now I'm doing 4. So I don't know if it helps and I see a better benefit from it. That's a plus. If I feel like I need to up it a pill, or because I really don't know what my recommended doses I need. And I know some of you do 7 a day, 8 a day, 2 a day, 3 a day. I really don't know how many I should need, because I do know I am very acidic and have a lot of alkaline toxicity. So I have a lot of toxic buildup in me. I know that. I feel it by the symptoms. I know what I am doing, if it's alkaline or acidic toxic buildup. So I do know I have a lot of buildup of toxins, and I'm trying to get it flushed out. But so I don't know really what recommended, because if I look, it says you could take up to 7 a day, and I'm like, yeah, 7? And I'm gonna be in the bathroom more than I damn peeing. So anybody have any suggestions on that? Like, let me know. I mean, I know some people don't like have issues with you shouldn't take that much charcoal. Well, you know what? Each body's different. But right now I have up from 2 to 4 a day, and I'm going to see how that works this week and see if I need to implement more of it or stay where I'm at. Since I'm doing so much matcha green teas and other probiotics and more detoxing flushes of teas. And I know you guys are going to probably say, no, you need to start drinking plenty of lemon water. But hence, if you followed my journey, before I lost my insurance, my doctor said to stay off the lemon water because it is severely dehydrating me. So I really can't implement a lot of lemon in or anything that may dehydrate me, and lemon water was one of them. So I mean, I got to be careful on what certain detoxes I put in me because it dehydrates me. So I'm doing a lot of detox teas, which I love. Oh my goodness, I don't know. This week is one of those. I love detoxing teas. I love it, love it, love it, love it. It's great. So other than that, I'm going to sit here and enjoy whatever little minuscule moment of good I'm having right now, and try and not talk myself into getting on tennis shoes and walking 1,500 feet, yards, whichever's the longest, 500 yards, 1,500 yards and 1,500 yards back. So what, that would be 3,000 yards. I'm trying to let my brain not go, get up and go walk, because I know I'm going to pay for it. My body still structurally is not ready to do it, because I've got diclofenac patches on each of my hips right now, and a lidocaine patch right between my hips. So my lower, from thoracic 11 down all the way down to my and spreading to my hips, is still structurally is pretty bad. As far as the tension in my neck, it's there, but it's not bad. And my husband's going to get with his ex-wife, and because she is a massage therapist and a masseuse, does the aromatherapies and stuff like that, and she'll do them for free. And we're gonna get with her and see if she could do not a deep tissue, but do some form of alignment, since my degeneration and spinal issues and everything, and see if she can do some form of alignment, because I could tell from my rib cage down to my hips feels like it's out of line. And if you have structural spinal issues, degeneration and all this stuff like I do, and stenosis and on and on and on, you can feel when it's not stable and not in line, and it's just not properly in line. So we're going to be getting with her and see if she can put my lower part of my thoracic down back in line, because I could tell it's not properly in line. Because I mean, I've done the hang upside down where you hang upside down with your feet. No, this goes AWOL. But my head right now, it keeps going, shut up, say stop, goodbye, get your shoes on and walk. And I'm probably going to walk, people. I'm probably going to walk. But other than that, hopefully you have had a beautiful day. Sunshine or breezy or cool or comfortable. But right now with no sun and it's overcast and breezy, I'm soaking it up and I'm enjoying it. And, I mean, I have some new things I need to discuss, but I'm already reached the 30-minute point. Other things that's been implemented into my big old truck toolbox, which I'm blessed. And you know what? I'm going to actually put it in. My allergist who gives me my mold and my allergy shots, because I'm on my 3rd year run, and I do have mold in my blood, and I am very sensitive to mold. The reason I've inhaled it 6 years ago. 6-7 years ago. So that's why I'm so sensitive to any forms of mold. I could smell it in a heartbeat. It's like, But I was supposed to have my allergist appointment this week, and I called her. Her name is Jenna Hennessy. Yeah, Hennessy like the drink. Tennessee, but Hennessy. And let her know that my insurance had stopped. And my husband is purchasing my insurance, which, like I said, my husband and I sat down last night and we talked about my toolbox. What I need, what I don't need, or what we need to get, and what is a major. So my husband knows the insurance has to come, but we wanted to get other things dealt with. You know, we did know we needed to replace the stove that we were using. It was a piece of crap. I'm sorry. God provided. We did both 2 washers. We've spent a lot of money on washers and couldn't, and it was more expensive to pay for the part to fix it than it was just to buy another one. So we're just like, take it back. We're done. We'll just go buy one. So, you know, there was other things that needed to come in. And I'm like, listen, we do know my insurance needs to be brought involved in all this. Also, we need to make sure I keep with my CBDs and my pain creams and everything, and these supplements that are working, and these detoxes, and the resveratrol. I think I said that right. The Japanese knotweed, that's the name of it for this state. And thank you, Bill, by the way, for the info to look at the ingredients to make sure it's the legit one. So thank you. And yes, Walmart does sell the one it's resveratrol, and it's 100% pure Japanese knotweed. And also it has GABA in it. I think it's GABA. I think it's GABA. I've not tried or started that yet. I don't really like trying certain things when I'm having a bad flare week. So I'm going to start that on Monday and go from there on that. So we have talked about that last night of what we really need to get implemented in so I can get back to some form of stability. And the spa, the sauna, infrared sauna is the number one thing. He's like, okay, purchase it tomorrow. Get it. Purchase your Charlotte's Web. Whichever kinds you need, get it. So I'm like, I need that in my toolbox. You know, so now and then he's like, now once that's done, you get that, then we're going to go to your insurance. But back on track. Jenna Hennessy, my allergist and mold, who gives me my vials, I'll let her know, because she makes up your whole year of your vials for your whole year. And if you don't get them, that's a waste. So I called her and I told her, like, listen, my insurance got canceled. So that's why I'm not being able to come down and get my mold vials and my allergy vials. I said, for that reason. She's like, well, your insurance has already paid for your whole year subscription of your vials. I went, what? Now listen, I didn't know this. I did not know this. And I'm like, so you mean I can just come in there and pick up my vials? Which would be every 3 months. She's like, yeah. I'm like, but now what about my needles? She's like, now you'll have to pay for the needles, $30 for a box, which I got a brand new box. No big deal. She's like, you can come in. She's like, I won't even make an appointment. She says, just do a walk-in, ask for me, and I will walk you back there and give you your 2 vials, which I have 2 vials. That's for my allergies, and 2 vials that's for all my mold issues. She's like, now give them to you. You give me your old ones, and you can walk out the door. She said, what about your EpiPen? I said, my EpiPen is expired. I said, so I need to get one of those, but my insurance haven't none. I can't dish out $500. She's like, okay, there's the problem. She's like, so she's trying to figure out how we can get my EpiPens so I can walk in and get my vials for free since they're already paid for. Because you've got to have an up-to-date EpiPen to also take your vials. So she's supposed to be calling me sometime next week and let me know how she can work that out. So I'm also looking through other different little discount programs to help pay for the EpiPen. So I can just go down there since the insurance already paid for all the vials I didn't even know and pick up my new vials so I can get back on the train of my mold and allergy shots, because I know that is also something that is really doing a hindrance to me, because it was helping me for the outside world, and not having it, it's really just plunged me down bad. So we're trying to figure out how we're going to get my EpiPen so I can get my free all my vials since they're already prepaid for. So other than that, this has went way over the limit. Find your shimmy, your shake, your sprinkle, your sparkle. Find your silver lining. I'm not out of the woods, but I've got so much frankincense and eucalyptus and teas and ginsengs up in me. It's ridiculous. So I'm antsy. Also, I'm going to say, I'd like to say a small little prayer. Miss Jen, I know yesterday she ended her video on a sad note, and I so get it, because you're like doing okay. You're not fully okay, but then you all of a sudden get smacked by an 18-wheeler and you're back into the head issues. That's what happened to me earlier this week. As you guys follow through my journey, I was dealing with shredded meat and bone issues, and then all of a sudden I woke up and the head was like, here you go, here's a new thing. So it is hard to really plan out your day going, well, am I going to have bone pain today, muscle pain today, or is it going to be every hour I'm going to have a new symptom? And then before the day's over, here's your 18-wheeler full of meningitis symptoms, flares. And I pray God reaches his hands down on you and has eased you up for today, and has not put you in a full-on flare, because I'm just now getting out of that flare. And I hope God places his hands on you and takes it away, eases it so you're functionable and deal with your normal crappy, then the meningitis, encephalitis, flare. I will agree with you. Hands up. I'll take all symptoms I have, and there is a buttload of symptoms. I'll take them all. But I want the whole head issue. If God or a doctor or a medicine could take just that part away, I'll deal with all the other symptoms for the rest of my life. I'll manage them. So I'm like you on that one too. But other than that, may God reach his hands down and bless you, and hope that he eased the head issues. And I pray that your day was better. And yeah, I'm going to be praying hard for you, honey, because I was there this week, and it is heartbreaking when it hits so quick out of nowhere, out of left field. So other than that, look for your silver lining, because if you don't, no one else will. As far as my silver lining, I get my infrared sauna. People, and also anybody with ideas, I don't know. I think it's coming with a manual, but with us, I also don't know. Do I do it every day? Do I do it every other day? What's the best recommended time of sitting in it? 10 minutes, 60 minutes? So please comment down below on your best. But you know, if you match most of my symptoms, or not. Give me your idea of how long you sit in your sauna box. It would be beneficial for me because I'm a newbie when it comes to the whole infrared sauna box. Well, like Jen's and the portable saunas. So please comment down below and let me know how that works. And let me know how your day is went. If it's sad, sore, hurting, crying, emotional, bouncy, pouncy, like Digger, or you had a good day. Just comment down below. I love you all. God bless. And tune in tomorrow.